Hello everyone, so I'm back with another video on this channel, and in today's video we are going to solve a popular Leetcode problem which is called as two-sum. So the problem statement is like this: we have been given an integer called as nums, integer array, and nums contains some integers like this, and we have been given a target like this, and we need to return indices of two numbers such that they add up to target. For example, let's just say if we have integer array with values 2, 7, 11, 15 and target as 9, then we know that 7 plus 2 is 9. That is why we need to return the index of elements 2 and 7, which is 0, comma 1. And there is exactly one solution for each of the problem, and same element cannot be used twice, and we can return answer in any order. Second example is like this. For example, let's just say we have 3 to 4 and the target is 6. Then we know that 2 plus 4 is 6. That is why we return the index 1, which is of 2, and index 2, which is of 4. And we return 2 plus 4, 6 as 1, comma 2 as the output. Similarly, in case of this third example, we have nums with target 3, 6 and nums with values 3, comma 3. And we know that 3 plus 3 is 6. That is why we return 0, comma 1, which is the index of element 3 and 3. So this is what the problem statement is, and we are going to solve this using maps in JavaScript. So maps are data structures which hold key value pairs, and the three methods which we are going to be useful for us are set method. Set method can be used to set a key with a value like this. Then the second method which we are going to use is get method. Get is used to get a value for a particular key, and we are also going to use the has method to check whether a particular key exists in a map. So these are the three methods which we are going to use from map data structure in JavaScript. So the strategy which we are going to use is simple. We are going to first subtract the element from target. For example, let's just say we subtract 7 from 9, then we know that 2 is the complement or the remainder, and we are going to check whether 2 is already present in the array before the element 7. That is, if we subtract 7 from 9 and we get 2 as the output, then we will check whether 2 is present anywhere before the array using map, and if it is present, then we return the index of the element which is present there and the element which we are going to target or which we are targeting currently. So with that in mind, let's start off with the solution. So first thing that we are going to do is we are going to define a new map. This is going to be a new map. Then we are going to iterate over the nums array. So we write for let I is equal to 0, I is less than nums dot length, and I plus plus. Then let's console.log the I value and the nums of I value, which is the actual element. And let's run our code. So as you can see, the element indexes starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, and the elements in the array for this particular array is 2, 7, 11, 15. Now what we are going to do is we are going to push each of these elements into the map. So we'll write nums map, and we are going to use the set method from map to set the value. And here what we are going to do is we are going to store the actual element value as the key. So nums of I, which is the actual element of the array, as the key, and the index of the element as the value. The reason why we are storing the index is because we need to return the index in the output. So in future, we are going to access the particular element using the key as the nums of I, and we will return the index. Next thing that we are going to do, as I mentioned, that we are going to first subtract the particular element from the target element. So we'll write const complement is equal to target minus nums of I. So we'll subtract the element, and what we are going to do is we are going to check whether the particular element is present in the nums of I. So previously, if a particular element is present in the map, then we'll return the value. We'll understand this in detail in some time. So let's just first focus on the code. So what we are going to do is we are going to write if nums map dot has and complement, that is the element is present in the map, then return array with nums map dot get the complement index. That is, we are accessing the element using the key, and we are returning the index, and we are returning the index value which is present for a particular element. And the way this works is like this. So let's first run our code and check whether this works. So as you can see, the 0, 1 output is present. Then let's submit the solution and check whether this works for all test cases. As you can see, the solution is accepted. Now let's go over to the logic and understand what we are trying to do here. So when we iterate over the array, what we are doing is we are pushing each of the elements in the map. And let's just say we come across 2 first, then news map will get value 2 as the key and 0 index as the value in the news map. And we will first subtract 2 from 9 and we will check whether 7 is present in the news map, and news map currently consists of only 2. So news map will pass. Then it will come across 7 and we will first subtract 7 from 9 and we will get 2 as the value. Then we'll check whether news map already consists of 2 value, and we know that 2 value is present in the news map because we pushed in the previous step. Then we know that the complement and the particular number is present, so we return the index of value 2, which is the value pair in the news map, and we return the 0 index. And then we return 7, which is the actual value, and we return the index instead of the element. That is why we are returning newsmap.get complement, which is the index value of the previous element, and I, which is the index of the element which is currently into consideration. Similarly, let's just go over the next example. So in this case, 3 will first get subtracted from 6 and we will check whether 3 is present in the news map. Since news map is empty, it will proceed to the next number and it will push in the value 3 into the news map. Then 2 will get subtracted from 6 and the value will be 4, and it will check whether news map consists of 4, but it only consists of 3, that is why it will skip over. And then 2 will get pushed into the news map. Then the value 4 will get subtracted from 6 and we know that 2 will the result, and it will check whether 2 is present in the news map, and it will get that 2 is pushed into the array in the previous step. That is why the 2 value will be returned by our return function, and it will return the index of value 2, which is 1, and then we will return the index of value 4, which is 2, and we will get the value 1 comma 2 as the output in the return statement. It will get returned as the to some value of the target 6. Similarly, in case of this, it will first check for 3, and since it is not present, it will push 3 to the news map. It will get over to the next element and it will subtract 3 from 6 and it will return the value 3. Since 3 is present in the news map, it will return the index of value 3, which is 0, and it will return the index of value 3, which is 1, and we will get the value 0, 1 in the output. So this is how this code works, and it will always return the to some value back to the end user. And this is how the solution would be using a map in JavaScript for the to sum problem. I hope you understood the solution, and if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to get more such videos in future, and share the video with others as well. So that's it from my end for today. Thank you and have a nice day. Goodbye.